With our current weather conditions, it takes a real expert to create landscape that'll thrive. Riedel's Garden Center has the staff with the expertise of water requirements for plants, lawns, and landscapes that'll stand up to our changing weather conditions. With 25 years of hands-on experience, owner Darren Riedel will customize a landscape design and irrigation system to meet your expectations and our climate. It's recommended to protect your lawn using Fertilome products available at Riedel's Garden Center, an authorized dealer. Call or stop by Riedel's Garden Center today.
Welcome to the Green and Growing Show. I am Joanne Schroller, an Ellis County Master Gardener with the Cottonwood District of K-State Extension and Research. Today I have a very familiar face here with me. Holly Dickman, the Water Conservation Specialist from the City of Hayes, is here to talk about warm season grasses.
Thank you, Joanne. Well, I wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about warm season grasses because this is the time of year that you need to be planting those. So if you've ever thought about putting in buffalo grass or Bermuda grass, June and July are the ideal times to get that grass in because this is a grass that loves hot weather. So that's when you want to plant it. And I'm standing in front of some turf plots here at the Ag Research Center that can show you some different varieties of buffalo grass. So if you're considering putting in a buffalo grass lawn, come out and take a look at these just to see the differences. Some of them look a little bit different. Some of them, honestly, I don't think look any different to me at all. They look very similar. But I would always recommend that you use varieties that are recommended for Kansas. And so things like Sharps Improved, Cody, Tatanka, those types of buffalo grass varieties would be recommended by K-State Research and Extension as varieties that do well in Kansas and have proven to do well in Kansas. If you're thinking about Bermuda grass, we don't have too many Bermuda grass varieties out here, but there is one that I would not recommend, and that's the African dogtooth tough Bermuda grass that's out here. So I would not recommend that. That's not a recommended variety. It didn't survive the winter as well. It's starting to come back now, but it's just not looking so good. So this is a real nice place to come out and take a look at these turf grasses and see if there's something that is appealing to you and you could consider putting in your yard. Now, if you have cool season turf grass right now, so I'm talking about tall fescue, Kentucky bluegrass, and you're maintaining it, you're watering it on a regular basis, if you live in the City of Hayes, you would qualify for a turf conversion rebate. And so this is simply a rebate that gives you $1 per square foot back on the conversion of that turf grass to either a warm season turf grass like buffalo grass or Bermuda grass, or water conserving landscaping of some kind, so putting in mulched beds, things like that. If you are interested in that, a pre-inspection is required. So go ahead and contact me at the Water Conservation Office and we can get that set up. But once again, this is the time of year to go ahead and get those conversions started, get that grass in the ground. And usually when we talk about planting buffalo and Bermuda grass, we say no later than August 1st. So if you can get it in June and July, that is ideal. Now, the other thing to remember this time of year, especially if you live in the City of Hayes, is the water restrictions. So from June 1st through September 30th, you are not allowed to water afternoon and before 7 p.m. So you can water up until noon and then after 7 p.m., but that time frame between noon and 7, you are not allowed to use water outdoors. This is actually a long-standing restriction in the City of Hayes since the early 90s, and it is ticketable or enforced by the Hayes Police Department. So, you'll get a warning the first time, but after that, if you get caught again, you will start getting tickets. If you have questions about the restrictions or about any of the rebate programs that the city offers, please feel free to contact me at the Water Conservation Office at 628-7350.
Before we close our show today, I have a few Master Gardener timely topics. If your strawberries have not been producing, you need to give them some fertilizer and water them often. Continue picking your garden vegetables such as peas, beans, salad greens, and herbs, but stop cutting the rhubarb and the asparagus. They need to rejuvenate so you have a crop next year. Deadheading flowers will make them bloom much more. When you mow your lawn, mow often and only cut off the top third of the blade, letting it fall back into the grass. This will create a natural mulch and conserve moisture. I think that's all for today, so thank you very much. I am Joanne Schroller, Master Gardener with K-State Extension and Research, reporting for Eagle TV.
With our current weather conditions, it takes a real expert to create landscape that'll thrive. Riedel's Garden Center has the staff with the expertise of water requirements for plants, lawns, and landscapes that'll stand up to our changing weather conditions. With 25 years of hands-on experience, owner Darren Riedel will customize a landscape design and irrigation system to meet your expectations and our climate. It's recommended to protect your lawn using Fertilome products available at Riedel's Garden Center, an authorized dealer. Call or stop by Riedel's Garden Center today.